Welcome to another edition in the Jehovah's Witness series, where you can become an expert on the Jehovah's Witness and the scriptures they use in their attempts at world domination. Learn how to stop the conversion tactics at the door and turn the table. In this episode, we will be discussing hell, a Christian response. We receive many messages on this YouTube channel, and we try to answer every one of them. People want to know that if hell is real, how are we going to feel when God tortures people with fire forever? And how can he be good? And why would we worship a God like that? One way the Christians respond to this objection can be illustrated in the following scenario. Imagine a family with many children, and some of the children are disobedient. They would not want to listen to their dad and follow his instructions. The bad children begin to mistreat the other siblings and steal from them, beat them, and even murder them. Then the bad children run away. Eventually they get picked up by the police and are put into jail. The father is very sad. He only wants the best for his children and family. So he goes to the jail and pays the bail. But the bad children do not want to come home. They are mad and hate their father. So they commit more crimes just to stay in jail. They riot in the jail and take over the jail. The father is so upset and so sad. He writes letters to his children, urging them to please come home, that they would be forgiven and that they can have a relationship again. Some of his children do decide to come home. They are inspired by all that their father had done for them and what he had to go through to pay the bail money. But the other bad children reject everything their father has done for them. Some of them disown their father. When someone asks them, "Why don't you go home to your dad?" their response is, "What dad? I don't have a dad." Some of the bad children write letters to their siblings and urge them to come to the jail and join them, that it's so much fun. But the obedient siblings love their father and don't want to break his heart anymore. All the letters are causing emotional distress to the family. Some letters are mean. So the father says, "I'm going to build a wall, a mile thick and a mile high, all the way around the jail. And the family's going to move out of the country and put all this behind us. I'm going to build this wall. But I want you to choose to come home or stay in jail. Because once the wall is up, that's it." The father then talks to his children at home and asks them if they can plead with the bad children to come home. But the bad children, who have barricaded themselves in the jail, don't want to come home, and they don't want to hear it. They even kill some of the mailmen. So the time comes when the father builds a wall all around the jail and then moves his family far away. The good children are sad at first, because many of the bad children were not only their siblings, but also their friends. And even though the bad children say that they're having fun, the family knew they were in torment. They were fighting with each other, beating, stealing, and using one another, tormented by their own thoughts and actions 24/7. But then the obedient children begin to think about their father and all the heartache and pain that he went through, being rejected by his children, that he loved more than anything in the world. And they realize that this decision that their father made was the best for everyone. Thank you so much for watching. Please be sure to tune in to our other videos. It really is interesting and sad to see the lengths people will go to cover up their false teachings. A video a day helps keep the deception away, but it's certainly not as important as reading your Bible. Any questions and suggestions are welcomed. Please post them in the comments below.